Good morning, guys. This is Issues with Toddy One Skip. I am Toddy One Skip. I'm Toddy One Skip. You're not Toddy One Skip. What's going on? What's going on? This is what I had for dinner. Guys, Gypsy Rose seems to be away. And here's the thing, guys. Why? Where's Gypsy? We know. I don't believe for a second that she just went away to save her family and be with them. Wait a minute, I take that back. I believe that she went away to save her family. I think there was an ultimatum. You get offline or I break your heart. Listen, guys, we don't even know where Ken is. Ken! Where's Ken? Ken. Maybe it's over now. Guys, and here's, what's funny is we wouldn't believe it anyway, would we? Because Gypsy's a liar. And she should stay off social media. But now her friends are all over the place talking for her. Her parents, right, were over the place talking for her so that Gypsy could take a break. Maybe Gypsy's in rehab. No. Gypsy, I think we've seen enough to know that she's probably not in rehab. But, Gypsy, your friends don't have the story straight. I watched some of Keisha's live, and I'm going to watch the rest of it. And
like, I'm tired of combating the same thing over and over, right? So, like, and that's why, like, I don't
So
even
you just
go
changed
live
it to
much
a hate
anymore.
campaign?
arguing with somebody who is not flexible with their mind makes absolutely no sense. But it's entertaining as hell. And no matter how much proof they bring to Rogie has bought, sold, and ate the shit of Gypsy Rose Blanchard. Now, was it literal? I don't think so, but maybe. Guys, I don't know Rogie. All I know is that he is on what we call that side. And that side is the side that has the lies. That side was made up for the freedom of Miss Gypsy Rose Blanchard. And people that don't look into the crime, and if you just look at the interrogation tapes between the two people, I would think that you would see right away who the liar is, the one that was called the liar, and then who told the truth. The truth didn't save Nick, right? That's sad, because they should both be doing life in prison, right? And there should only be, in my opinion, any kind of compassion or empathy or anything like that should go to Nick, because he was manipulated for 2 years. 2 years. We see how Gypsy is now. We've seen her manipulate men that don't have any kind of diminished mental capacity or anything like that. So we think. And Gypsy has them around their finger. So how do you think Nick felt when he couldn't see things because he was far away, and all he could do was go by Gypsy's words? That was it. That's all he could do, was go by Gypsy's words. And still he had enough sense to say, hey, do you think she's crazy? It's too bad that he didn't stick with that. Because we all know what Gypsy did. Now later, 10 years later, after the guy's in there for life, as far as she's concerned, he can rot. And he should have went to the police. You were of the same age of him. You had the same fucking ways of getting online as him. Why didn't you call the police? You knew how to get your kink on. Gypsy, you're poison. You were like the Blob. You remember the movie The Blob? Some of you might be young, but there was a goo that just kind of seeped its way through a town and demolished a whole town. That blob is Gypsy Rose Blanchard. If somebody wants to put Gypsy's face on a blob and send it to me, we can send those t-shirts out. We will sell those t-shirts. Anybody that wants to put Gypsy's face on a blob, we'll go ahead. I'll write something funny and we'll try to sell the t-shirts, and I'll give you half the money. How's that? Guys, I'm serious about that, because I think that there's a blob. She is a blob. And she is trying to take over by one person at a time telling their stories. But anybody with any kind of critical thinking would look at the fact that you were legitimately sick, and you still are. You still mention it at times, when it's convenient for you. As if we only hear part-time when it's convenient for you. And then all of a sudden we have amnesia when you tell another story. See, life doesn't work like that. We know you're full of shit. And even though you might be on the down low now, you have people that are still trying to spew that bullshit which you claim is your life. It must be pretty pathetic to trash your mom's memories and legacies and all of that, to take away all of her achievements throughout her whole life. She wasn't just a mom. She was a person at first. She won some beauty contests and everything. But Gypsy, woo! It's like her mom, all she was pure crap. And then Gypsy comes out here and says a bunch of shit about her life, one lie after another lie after another lie. And she wants us to believe that she's happy with all these lies and how many times she changes her appearance and how many times she talks to this person and talks to that person. For some of you guys that think that Gypsy was raised in a way where she doesn't know good behavior from bad behavior, you see in the interviews when she knows good behavior. She knows what's expected of her, to be likable, to be believed. She knows what good behavior is. She chooses not to be good. It's more fun to be bad for Gypsy. And I think what's gone on now is Gypsy realizes, I don't have any money because I spent it all and my family took it all. And I'm telling you, that's going to be the next bit of this shit, is going to be I'm broke because my family took all my money. Look at how generous I am. What'd you give your mom? What'd you give your mom? Because I saw a bunch of people pitch in and buy your mom an urn with a red robin on it. That didn't come from you. I don't think that your aunts would even give you one dust of your mom's ashes. Let's be clear. It didn't come from you or anybody on that side. It came from what you guys call the bully side. Yeah, it was Morbid and all those nobodies that pitched in and got your mom an urn that you couldn't even think about doing, Gypsy. Imagine the PR of that. Gypsy buys her mom an urn. We see it. She buys it. She talks about her mom. Do you know the world of good that would have done for her in the public's eye? She hasn't given her mom credit for anything in the public's eye. Nothing. Not said anything nice about her mom in the public's eye. She's tried everything except to do that. Yet she told Nick what a great mom she was after Nick supposedly MURDER'd her. Yep. Gypsy, you talking about your mom and bashing your mom for doing the best she could do and making up things about your mom has really come back to bite you in the ass, because the proof has come out that it's all bullshit. It's all bullshit. Your mom had a grift, and the grift was to give you the best life possible. That was her aim and goal, because I don't see where she got anything out of the deal. And look at what you did. Your best friend in the world, over and done with. Your best friend in the world. And that's what you did. You trashed your mom after she gave you everything. 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 She didn't keep you in a wheelchair. I have no doubt. No doubt in my mind that you ran the show in that house. You ran it. Because you try to run it everywhere else. Only your mom, you wore down. She couldn't leave you. You took the life right out of her before you literally took the life right out of her. And that's what I think. Guys, this is Issues with Toddy One Skip. I am Toddy One Skip. Gypsy Rose, be gone! And take your frolicking thoughts with you. Oh, did I say that? Take your mindless minions with you. Sorry. Guys, be better today than you were yesterday. Not half as good as you'll be tomorrow. Thanks, guys.
If it wouldn't be for Gypsy, we'd probably all be fucking hanging out on the internet, chilling it out, making fun of shit.
That's speculation, and that's Rogie. And I just wanted to say, Bree, you know what happened to her last best friend, right? You know what she's calling you? Best friend Bree.